Hey everybody, welcome to Pixel Junkies. We're coming to you from the Xbox One.
Surprise, we're
Right.
next gen, bitch.
Yeah, and we're playing Forza because it's the only real next gen looking game right now, maybe. I mean, Rise looks decent, but I haven't played it yet.
Rise looks really decent, I think.
Really decent. So yeah, we're playing Forza for a little bit. We've not actually done a car game on this before.
I think, well, we did. We tried Burnout 2.
Yeah, and that video is on the channel because turned out well. We had issues with our audio for a couple of weeks, but anyway,
we might revisit. But anyway, Forza.
Yeah,
Forza.
I'm just gonna preview this video with, because it's new hardware and we're still using our old capture. The video may not be flawless. Maybe the sound will be fucked up, or
the video may not exist.
Yeah, because we're still.
Is what we're trying to tell you.
Some stuff might get a little glitched. It already says the capture dropped, but the video is still going. So, yeah, that's our hardware issues. But, yeah, so Forza, first car game on the show, Forza 5.
I think it's pronounced Forza.
Yeah, but I'm not Italian. And coming from the guy who tells me I'm an idiot for pronouncing British words the way British people do, I'm going to say Forza.
No. Because Forza is an Italian word.
It means strength.
Yeah.
In Italian. So.
And you don't pronounce the words like British people do.
You do.
You just use British terms in an American accent.
There you go.
Not an American accent, but.
Alright, let's play a game.
You know, North American accent.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
There you go.
Yeah.
Defending my point.
You told me.
Let's see what this looks like in game. See what it plays like.
We only have one controller right now because I didn't want to buy another controller.
Yeah.
So I'll do.
We would have done a PS4 game first because that came out first, but HDCP can't do it.
Won't allow you. We tried hooking it up to the Xbox One. But even then, it still wouldn't go through our capture device, so...
Because of HDCP.
Because of HDCP. So, select track. I'm going to go to...
So you've played all the Forza games?
Yeah, I've played all of them. I've finished... I've 100%ed all of them except one achievement in the second one. And I didn't 100% the first one because I never actually played it when it came out. I bought it after the fact. Where the frig is Spa? There we go.
Go to Nuremberg.
Yeah, the track is not in the game.
Oh.
Isn't
that in every other racing game in existence?
Pretty much, yeah.
Why is it in this one?
Because they said it took them 6 months to make the shortest track in the game, and because the Nürburgring is 13.5 miles long.
I think it's because of DLC. I think you'll have to pay $20 for it down the line.
Game options. Alright, let's get some AI on the go here. And we'll make them highly skilled. Say 3 laps. Whatever, car class, don't care. Actually, we'll make it S-class just so they're not in super prototype cars.
What does S-class mean?
Just like a sportier class than...
Stop listening, Connect.
What? Did it say Xbox mute? No, I can still hear it. Alright. Yep. Doesn't matter. Alright, so... Rules changed. Car class restriction. What car is my...
Level 23 already.
Oh, it's A. Oh, I picked S. I thought it was S class. They changed the classes around in this game a little bit, so it's a little odd. I'm used to like the classes being 100 lower than they used to be, because S used to be 600 in the last game.
I have no idea what any of them
it
used
to
be honest with you.
I don't remember. I still can't pick it for
like
some
if
reason.
you told me a Honda Civic had like a class rating of 200,
well, it's
206, I would completely believe you, because I have no knowledge of.
It's not like the car actually has that class. It's just what Turn 10 implements. I don't want to upgrade it. Stop telling me to upgrade my car. Probably gonna lose a race because I don't have the top class thing.
Yeah, let's get to an actual game.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna check the capture just to make sure. Make sure we're not wasting our time here. Still recording.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're about to play Forza.
Circuit de Spa.
Yeah, actually it's Spa-Francorchamps. That might be the name of the circuit, but we're in Spa-Francorchamps, de Francorchamps or whatever. Some French name. Belgium and they're French.
De French. That's the name of this track.
French.
Spa de French.
Local time is 1400. Pretty late over there.
What's with the loading? What's with the loading next gen?
Launch game. That's what's with loading. All right, so I'm probably gonna do pretty terrible this race. I apologize, just because we're recording and I gotta talk and stuff. Also, I've never driven this car before because I just got it.
Aaron's just covering his ass.
Yeah.
So this looks pretty good. It's running pretty fast. It's getting a good 60 FPS.
Hey everybody, our fucking capture dropped. What do you know?
And we didn't realize.
And we didn't realize because the monitor's over there.
I don't know what we've talked about the last 10 minutes.
So anyway, yeah, what we talked about was namely the we talked about the cars in this, and they also talked about the drive-atar system. I don't know if that actually stayed in the audio. Drive-atar system is good. I tend to feel like I'm actually driving against my friends, because I've driven against Dave enough to know that his sort of driving style. So when I'm playing against his drive-atar, it feels like him. The cars, there's a little over 200 cars, which when you consider Forza 2 had around 200 cars as well when it launched, and 12 tracks, it's sort of the same roster. So I mean that's fine. I mean, considering this game looks so much better.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Gran Turismo 5 only had 200 cars as well. I mean, it had 800 cars, but 600 of them were from Gran Turismo 4.
It doesn't have that same oomph that Xbox to Xbox 360 had.
No, yeah, and I think that's just because there was a lot of tricks.
And we're back. Another cut. Another drop. I don't know when that
technical
dropped.
difficulties. Yeah, so clearly our capture device is not working well with next-gen technology.
This may be an unreleased episode we released at an undisclosed
I think it's fine.
Undisclosed.
I think it's fine. I think it's funny. But yeah, the leap from Xbox to 360, they had a lot of new technologies going into it. This less so, just because, I mean, how close to real can you get before it becomes ridiculous?
I mean, the cars look amazing. It's the environment that needs work, and the people. Those are 2D people behind.
Yeah, they are 2D people. Just because they have so many around the track. But, like, the closer you get to the Uncanny Valley, I think it's sort of like it becomes a wider and wider gap somehow.
The Uncanny Valley... The Uncanny Valley refers to people, I think.
It refers to anything that can look lifelike. I think yes, from a general basis.
Generally, it's people.
About people. It's about people, yeah. Like, you look at a robot and like, oh, that's a robot, not a person.
I mean, that car, if you throw that car in, like, you Photoshop that car in a real-life environment, most people are going to believe that it's a real car.
Yeah, and there have been screenshots from the game that look like photos.
Yeah.
And I mean, it all has to do with how you take them. But I think in motion, the game really sort of. I mean, you can play now.
Oh, cool! I get to play just as our capture drops again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around Top Gear track.
All right.
And can I select my car?
Yeah, you just pick the version of the track you want. The first one is the full layout.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on our capture here because it keeps dropping.
Select car. And
those are my cars. You can rent a car if you want, but you won't gain any XP or money.
Well, I want to get you some XP here, man. Get some...
Those are all my...
Where's the Honda Civic?
I don't own a Honda Civic. You can buy one if you want. Actually, I don't even think there's one in the game.
Well, let's find out.
Go to buy. And then you can press the bumpers to go over to H. It'll skip to the next manufacturer in each one. But
oh man, S.
Yeah,
No Honda.
Oh, these are all for A class. That's why. You can go back to your go back to the game settings. Go back.
Back.
Game options.
Oh, okay.
And then change the car class down at the bottom to any. Alright. This orange juice smells like wet dog feces or something.
Maybe you shouldn't be drinking it.
Yeah, maybe.
Bye, car.
I'd imagine there's a Honda in the game. They can not put a Honda in the game.
Honda.
Alright, there's some Indy cars. There's an S2000.
There's a Civic.
There's a Civic Type R.
Oh.
And then there's an old Civic Type R. Then there's a regular Civic Type R. Actually, there's older Civic Type Rs.
They're Japanese.
They are Japanese. Honda's Japanese.
Oh, but they're not... These aren't Japanese model cars.
They sell them in the States, but I think it's very limited, I believe. Maybe not necessarily in right-hand drive either.
I don't want to drive a Honda Civic.
These are all cars that you have to buy anyway.
Yeah, I'm just going to drive one of yours. BMW's nice.
Yeah?
I don't know if that one's nice.
They're all nice. It's a little finicky, though.
What about a RS7?
I haven't driven it yet. You drive whatever you want. I don't care. Pick some. Don't drive the P1, though, because that's definitely going to be a handful.
What, that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the cover car. It's like one of the fastest cars in the game. I think, okay, no, our capture did not drop.
Wow, it'll only drop when we're trying to do something here.
I think it has to do with the bit rate. I think the menu is fine because there's nothing happening. But once it gets to the game, there's so much graphics that the capture's like...
Too many graphics.
There's too many graphics, yeah.
Alright. So, Andrew's time to shine here.
Yep. First time playing Xbox One. Also, first time playing Forza Motorsport 5.
Your thumbstick is gross.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. It's Microsoft's fault. They came pre-gunked.
I think you're, shedding your skin off
I
your
might
thumbstick.
be. It is winter, and my skin is also not remaining intact to my thumb. But the little divots, if you haven't used Xbox One yet, there's little divots on the top of the thumbsticks. And there's sandpaper around the edge of the thumbstick. So
it's not
all
to
of the
slip
dirt,
off.
all of the gross human bits that are what make us human come off on the thumbstick. And then within minutes become super rotten. PlayStation has the same issue. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm just playing the game. Top Gear Test Track.
Let's go!
Oh yeah, it's also in manual.
How do you up?
How do you up? Up is B, down is X.
Okay. I've already lost. How do I switch views?
Press the square inside a square button.
Oh God!
What used to be back? Yeah.
Oh.
Capture still up?
Maybe.
Even though it said it failed.
I don't drive a manual transmission car.
Nope.
At all. Oh!
Those ones paddle shift, I
The
believe.
triggers are weird, dude.
So you like it or you don't like it?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wasn't super impressed by it. It just sort of felt normal to me, I think.
Yeah.
With all the new changes, I wasn't really surprised by the way it felt. Okay.
Oh, it just reset me because I suck so much. Actually, I was kind of doing that on purpose to test the triggers. Game. You stupid ass game. Oh! How do I reverse now?
Press Y. Oh, reverse? Y is the rewind.
Oh.
I thought that's what you meant. Like reverse time.
No.
Reverse is just keep pressing X so it goes to R.
Rewind further. Yeah, that's probably good right here. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, the closer you get to the Uncanny Valley, the harder it is to really close the gap. I mean, the game looks really realistic, but it still looks sort of fake. Bless me. And I don't know why that is. I mean, there's probably some minor things they could change. I don't know if the contrast can maybe change a little bit, and the sort of environment scenery could be better. They could definitely add like a different time of day and weather and all that stuff.
Oh no!
Yeah. They usually put like molasses, what me and Dave call it, on the edges of the corners. And we're back again.
Previously on Pixel Junkies, Andrew sucks balls.
I think the last thing you saw was him flying into the studio or whatever. This is pretty annoying, I gotta say. We're gonna figure out our... Before we do any Xbox One/PS4 specials, I'm assuming it happens the same with PS4.
Well, not pre.
Once they remove HDCP.
Hey, take that! For lapping.
Oh, the capture is having a hard time keeping up with that. Yeah, we're gonna
How come I can't go fast anymore?
Because you got your car ruined. You just flew into a guy. Yeah,
looks fine to me.
Hey!
Hey! Dumbass.
Every car that hit you is worth more than the one you're driving.
This looks fine to me. There's
clearly,
nothing wrong with this.
Clearly the radiator is pushed in. A little bit.
By like an inch.
Yeah, enough to enough to crack something. I mean, the damage isn't excellent in the game, but it's better than it used to be.
This isn't GTA.
No, it's not GTA. Should be, but it's not.
I'm getting sick.
What?
I don't know. This game is making me sick. Like motion
Andrew
sick.
gets car sick anyway, so apparently you can't even play car games. If Andrew sits in the backseat of a car, he gets motion sick.
I gotta switch to this.
So you're saying that your version of hell, capture dropped, but we're still recording. I'll wait for it to fail. Your version of hell is to be sitting in the back of a car and forced to read a book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
you have to read the entire book.
I'll do it. I'll probably throw up.
Yeah.
But if you want to see me throw up and you want your car reeking of Andrew vomit, then sure, get me in the back seat and give me a book.
What if somebody put a bag over your head in the back seat of a car, so then when you threw up, it would stay in the bag?
How would I read?
No, you wouldn't read. You wouldn't be able to see where you're going. That would make you motion sick, wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah, you would just... Yeah, it would.
No, I can totally fall asleep in a car.
Yeah, but I mean a bag over your head so you can't see anything.
It's when I'm focusing on something and there's movement around me. That's
alright, what if it's a clear bag? You still have to read. But if you vomit...
I'll just suffocate. I'll suffocate before I vomit. What was that?
Capture drop.
Oh.
Oh, no, wait. It's having a hard time.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna go over here.
Probably not.
I think it dropped.
Crap.
No, it's still going.
Oh. What is with it?
I don't know. I don't know if it has to do with the software or if it has to do with literally the bit rate.
Take that.
Because it's not like there's a whole lot going on. Nah, it's still good. It fucking lagged out for a second there, but... Alright.
Oh, I can't go over there? Oh, it just resets. I can't just drive off into nothing.
Apparently it resets you. Didn't do that in the last game, but it might be because you're in quick mode or whatever.
It might be because I suck so much ass.
Maybe. I don't know how you're still driving this car on this track. Should we make...
Should we what?
Maybe look at some of the other features in the game?
We could. But I'd much rather
why don't those people slow down?
destroy cars. Because they're stupid, Aaron.
Yeah. They probably hit you anyway, to be honest. The people who are they are supposed to be.
They probably what?
They probably hit you anyway.
Oh.
Even if you were driving at normal speed, they just completely missed the corner
cracked.
in the...
Hey, look at that! Cracked windshield.
You have a cracked windshield.
That's neat.
Yep.
It's the little details. Even though it's not a little detail, I would expect that to be
clearly obvious, even though you missed it.
Will they break? Will they shatter?
They will not shatter out.
Oh.
Why would it? A safety glass.
Well, even safety glass shatters.
Yeah, if you friggin' ripped a roof off the car.
If you hit something enough to force the whole pane of glass out at once, it wouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah, but how are you going to do that in a car game?
Just hit something hard enough.
Alright. Let's turn this special, I think, no, captures are going, into a goal. Let's get me the achievement, flip your car.
Flip your car?
Yeah, you're clearly trying to beat shit up. I don't think you're going to be able to flip it at this particular speed, but...
What do you call this?
Wow, Andrew, you're pretty good. Car's not broken anymore somehow.
Yeah, I did so well. Our capture dropped, so we had to cut the footage. But I did so well, the game
the one time it didn't.
The game
actually
awarded
drop.
me all the damage back, all that.
Nope.
So right now we're trying to get the flip your car achievement.
Yeah.
How do you get that?
By flipping your car.
How many times?
Just once.
Oh.
You just gotta roll it onto the roof. Man, the understeer is bad.
That's an achievement?
Yep. I don't know if it has a point value, but it's an achievement.
Okay. We can see what the achievements look like on the Xbox One as well.
Once we get the friggin' thing.
There's a plane over there.
Yeah, it is an airstrip.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I have no idea how to flip your car in this game, but I'm gonna try this. Oh, that didn't do anything.
Nope.
Alright. Rewind a little bit. I know that you used
might
to be
have
able
to hit somebody else.
You used to be able to flip it just by going off into the grass, and then the molasses would cause you to slow down and flip over. Oh, there we go.
Cool.
Why did it reset me? I flipped my car. Where's my achievement?
Hey.
Where's my achievement, game?
Xbox.
Don't say Xbox, because he's going to bring that up. Alright, so fuck this. Gonna go quit race and we'll look at other shit in the game. Actually, let's do photo mode. Bring up photo mode. Car's ruined, but they let you zoom in 20 times in...
Hey, that's some weird-ass paint texture right there.
So yeah, you can see all the scratches on the brake discs and stuff. Pretty neat. They're all, I don't think they're bump mapped, but they're...
No. I think it's just textures.
No, I think they are actually bump mapped. They're not displacement mapped, I mean. So the texture is there, and they'll shift and whatever, but yeah. And then the paint job itself. Sorry if I'm giving anyone a seizure or whatever by moving the camera so fast, but you can see like the orange peel sort of effect on the paint.
Yeah.
Can't find.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah, well, everyone else doesn't.
They
maybe.
do. They totally do.
Look at his tail light. Yeah, so this game, capture drop again, big whoop, so yeah.
Yeah. Obviously an issue on our part.
Yeah.
Not their
Drive Tire Award. You got, your Drive Tire has appeared in 123 races and earned 12,000 since your last session. Alright, cool.
So, what, you get money for not doing dick?
Yeah, so as the game learns your driving style, it sends that sort of personality out into cyberspace.
Okay.
And he will appear in other people's races, and then based on how much money they actually win in those person's races, like if they come in first or second or whatever.
What if you're like a total troll? Will your drive-a-tar be a total troll?
Yeah, and you won't get any money.
Oh.
He'll just suck at races.
Oh.
So, I don't know what else we've really gone into here. I guess we'll just show you some other features in the game before the capture drops again, and then we'll let you go back to your life. So Forza Vista, like Auto Vista in the previous game, they let you like dick around with bits and pieces of cars and stuff. You can, not every car has the engine modeled. Some of them you can just only open the doors and stuff, but this car and like others have some that you can figure out all the bits and pieces. You can modify your car as well in this mode. You can't do any engine upgrades, but you can do visual upgrades, like if you wanted to change the wheels. That kind of thing. Change the color and texture.
That's cool.
Like if I wanted to go in here and change the suspension and visuals. I don't know if this car has any bumpers or whatever. But you go to paint and...
Can you give it hydraulics?
No, you can't give it hydraulics. But unlike the previous game, you can modify stock wheels now, and you can also, like if you want to make them carbon fiber or camouflage for some reason, chrome, different levels of chrome or brass. You can also make them out of wood or diamond plate.
Who would?
I don't know why. Carbon fiber looks pretty cool though. There's a carbon fiber gloss and then a carbon fiber matte, which is nice. They're two-tone matte, whatever, gold, which is what I usually use for. I don't know why it says gold. I usually use this for like matte textures. If you want to go ahead and make it like a matte black wheel or something, then you can do that pretty easily. Matte black wheel. There you go. Tint your windows and whatnot. So I mean, this system is pretty cool.
You can also do all the art stuff, like.
Yeah, you can do. You actually can't design your car like the decals here. If you want to do, I remember reading up before the game came out. They say like you can modify your decals from Forza Vista mode, but all you can actually do is look at presets or like the most popular ones online, and then you can change it. You can't actually modify the decals from here.
Oh.
You have to go back to car and then go to paint. And then you say apply decals. You can make your own decal groups like in the previous game. Or you go to this mode and they'll let you apply decals. They upped it from 1,000 to 3,000 per section.
So we're gonna get some really weird looking cars.
Yeah, and some really awesome looking cars.
Yeah.
Because some people make like hentai boob porn logos and stuff that usually get pulled right away, but other people make murals.
Nothing wrong with some hentai boob porn.
Forza 2 is rich for that. I never really understood why people did murals on cars, but I mean, whatever floats your boat. Some of them sell for a dick ton of money. And so I mean, these are all the cars in the game, and I don't really like how they have it organized now. It just says like the company name and then all the cars. It doesn't actually have the manufacturer names, but they probably did that because some of them only have like one car. Like this, for example, these three only have one car in them. So Bugatti, Buick, and Cadillac only have one car.
Okay.
But you can press the bumpers and it'll skip to the next manufacturer.
Oh, drive the pickup.
I don't own the pickup. This one?
Yeah.
I can buy it. I gotta buy it anyway for a series.
Oh.
So yeah, and then this is something that I don't like either, is when you go to buy a car, it automatically goes to recommended designs. The only way around it is to pick paint colors, which is kind of annoying. Which I can then apply any of these colors to if I want.
Carbon fiber, man.
Carbon fiber cyclone.
Or camo. You gotta go with the pickup truck motif here. The redneck.
America.
Yeah.
Get it in some
green camo.
Glossy or matte?
Matte.
Matte. Alright. Alright, here's my camouflage truck, which you can also buy with tokens. Tokens can pretty well buy you anything in the game. You can also spend money on temporary multipliers for your driving level. So if you want to level up super fast, you can give them $1 million and then you can get money. Not sure how much tokens are, but I think they're fairly expensive for how many you can get. I think 100 is like $1 or something like that. But if I just show you, for example, it says the token value and the credit value over on the side. I just skip ahead to Ferrari because I think Ferrari is one of the most expensive cars in the game. This one here, the 250, where is it? This one, 10,000 tokens. So it's funny, it's like $100 to buy that car in real money, or $6 million in in-game money, which you could probably get. I mean, I have over 1 million credits and I've only been playing it for a day, so I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. But anyway.
So can we go take a look at the DLC, the microtransactions? I mean.
Oh yeah, we can.
I think that's what everybody wants to see. The
microtransactions. Yeah, you can't actually. The store isn't up yet, but you can look at it through the marketplace if you want. You go to. Just click on this because it's already here. So this goes to the store and then tokens. All right, let's see how much tokens are. So you can get 100 tokens for $1 or 8,000 for 50.
That's a waste of money.
So, okay, so they don't charge you. They give you some sort of value for your money if you get a lot. But that Ferrari was 10,000. So that's going to cost you, if you wanted to get, that's going to cost you 60 actual dollars to get that Ferrari in the game.
Screw that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure people are like stupid enough to do that, but, oh, game clips, what is this? This is a different thing. I thought I was going to the game.
Upload.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right,
We're
Xbox,
watching
go.
somebody else's footage.
Probably. Xbox, go to Forza Motorsport 5. I knew what I was saying. Good. So, I mean, that's this game, basically. I mean, there's some other things that,
So,
that
good
you
game.
can look
Would
at.
you recommend people pick this up for their Xbox?
Absolutely. If you're going to, as a launch game and as, a new console, new hardware, I think this is definitely a game that people should pick up, even if you're not really into racing. I mean, they're like, you can change the driving aids. Andrew was using a car with no driving aids. You can change the driving aids so that anybody can play it. Somebody who's never played a racing game before, if you sort of look at this and like, oh, this seems pretty cool, but then you watched our terrible video and saw that it looked impossible. It's not. You can change the difficulty settings.
I was doing pretty good.
For somebody who's never played a car game with all the driving aids turned off, yeah, I guess.
No, I wasn't.
I was trying to be sympathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it here, but when you go to start a race, they'll let you turn the driving aids off and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, so example, this is one of the cars where you can't actually open the hood. But I mean, the fact that they model the interior so delicately, everything is where it's supposed to be. Everything's pretty detailed. Some cars are more detailed than others, of course,
Yeah.
but
Right on.
it's not bad. I'd recommend picking it up. Maybe wait till it's a little bit cheaper or something. But
Yeah.
clock works too, which is cool.
When they release one with all the DLC, you probably pick that up.
Yeah, you can probably pick that up if you're not too heavy in car games. Going with all the
Although
DLC.
by then the next one will probably be out.
Yeah, and then in which case you probably won't bother. I don't know if Playground Studios are making another Forza game, but
if you have both PS4 and an Xbox One and you love racers, it's pretty slim pickings here at the moment.
Don't buy Need for Speed Rivals. I made that mistake. Get this game. If you're gonna look for a car game, then
Need for Speed's getting a lot of people seem to like Need for Speed.
That's because a lot of people don't know how to play car games. So if you don't know how to play a car game, then sure. Oh, okay. I was trying to open up the boot thing, but it actually just comes off. So this is the engine in the P1. Look at that. And I guess on that note we can end. Because capture's going to drop anyway.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Alright, thanks everybody for joining us on this Pixel Junkies special.
Yeah, thanks for
bearing with us. Join us next
week
when we continue episodes.
Not on the Xbox One.
Well, maybe if we figure it out. But
if we figure out how to do it, maybe.
Well, when this comes out, the week following probably won't be Xbox One games.
Yeah.
But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday episodes, and Friday's a special, so come back and subscribe and like.
I'm going to change the schedule just to spite you.
Oh. Well, substitute the things in. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter because people love us. No, they don't.
You should just sell a car like this.
Why not?
The car is clearly missing a piece.
Just plasticize everything so it's rainproof.
Plasticize. Friggin'
spray that plastic shit over it.
Shrink wrap.
Or shrink wrap. I was thinking about those body parts that become plasticized. Plasticized.
What do you mean? Like amputees.
No, not amputees. Like medical people. They bring around like body pieces. Hey, look, this is what an inside of a chest looks like. It's like half of a real chest, but it's all plastic.
So they like injection mold it?
I guess, I don't know. Like it's a real torso, but it's plastic at the same time. I don't know if they spray plastic over it or they inject plastic into it. I have no idea. Look it up.
Maybe.
Look it up. Anyway, do that to this car and make it like a naked car, but also rainproof.
Well, there you go.
And on that, join us again.
Should have cut like 5 minutes ago.